Hot Toys has just released their Artisan Black Widow from Iron Man 2, and we need to look at these blogger photos. And we'll get into it near the end, but some of these photos, they were trying to show off the proportions a little bit, if you know what I mean. So let's take a look. As always, just follow my little laser pointer around to see what I'm talking about. But first up, these photos look pretty good. You see some of the tools she comes with. We all remember that hallway fight scene when she's going to take out Whiplash, if I'm remembering correctly, when she's going into that facility, which of course you see with the base, there's a flooring, which yes, that's from the hallway scene. The outfit looks very accurate. Of course, the head sculpt looks very good. The artisan hair to me initially looks really, really good. And yeah, I really like that weapon. It reminds me of Hitman, of course, you know, when you have like the piano wire just to choke some people out. So these ones look very good. Then for these photos, they actually like put the hallway in the background. So yes, you see the hallway, it's all kind of like that very bright white look. So of course the floor looks like that, which is very cool. I think these poses are pretty cool as well. You can see her dual handguns. Of course, then she's just holding one here. The bracelets look good. I do really like the blue of the outfit. It looks like it's going to be a similar material to like the Daredevil or Deadpool figures. So it's, there's potential to crease, of course, if you leave it in a pose for a while. You honestly can even see here, like look in her, like where her elbows are. Yeah, you can already see some potential creasing. So if it's creasing now, just in the blogger pics, if you leave her in a dynamic pose for a while, yeah, she's probably going to crease. Then here, yeah, these ones look good too. Of course, in the hallway scene when she reaches out her arm. Okay, good. My face isn't covering it. You can actually see her like mace when she just maces that dude. It's pretty funny. So I do like that pose. And then of course her dual pistols. I do believe this was on the cover of Captain America Winter Soldier. So it wasn't this look for her, but I do believe she had the dual pistols kind of standing like that on the cover. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I think I'm remembering that correctly. So another cool Black Widow pose, of course. Then I do really like this pose. After she finishes beating them up in the hallway, she does that cool like 3-point stance type of pose. I think might look a little different than this in the movie if I'm remembering correctly, but you know, it's cool to actually show that she can articulate like this. One thing though, which I learned when I was actually doing a pose like this for a review I was working on, although you guys won't see that one for a couple more weeks. Doing a pose like this for a figure, you definitely need to have the camera angles right. Because if you look at her sideways, she probably looks a little awkward, like all stretched out because you can't probably move the stomach as much as it looks like you can here. So looks good, but just know the camera is doing some magic here for it. Then here, another big picture pose. I do like the little Black Widow symbol on her outfit. I do think this is accurate. I like the red along the edge and then the black in the middle. One thing though, I will say, until I looked at references, of course, I always thought her suit was black. But here it's blue, and I believe that's also, is that pretty accurate to the comics? I'm gonna hope so. But yeah, this suit looks good. You have the shield logo and then her like bracers. Always love the bracers, always super cool. Very iconic for Black Widow, of course. Then here again, she's using that piano wire, and yeah, this outfit looks great. The belt looks accurate, of course. Yeah, I don't think there's pleather. I mean, maybe for the holster, it looks like a little bit of pleather actually. So let me correct myself already. This looks great though. I do think this is a really good figure. I wasn't fortunate enough to be able to get it, but I am on the wait list, so I do have hope. There are 2 versions of her, which we'll see the special edition coming up, of course. Right now, these photos are what you get with the regular edition and the special edition, but you get a little bonus with the special edition. Here are some more cool looking photos where they put Iron Man 2 in the background, or Iron 2 Man. So Iron 2 Man, that's what she's from, Iron 2 Man. Yeah, she's just dual wielding her pistols in both of these. Of course, taking a knee, shooting. Figures, when you always make them take a knee, sometimes they look a little off. For her, it looks pretty good, but honestly, also it's kind of the camera angles. That's why there's blogger photos. Sometimes the blogger photos don't do it justice. For her, I think it actually does. These look pretty good, especially because the angles, like if you look at this from a different angle, I'm sure it looks a little awkward. Then here, this pose is a little off for me. Maybe it's just the way she's standing, but still looks good. I guess probably the camera angle makes her arm look a little short, but yeah, I think the proportions are pretty good, which yes, you'll see at the end. Then of course we have to do a comparison. Of course, this is from like a movie poster here on the right. I believe they did get the face like very, very good. It looks a lot like Scarlett Johansson. Then the hair here is a little poofier, but in the movie, I remember it looking a little bit more like this. So yeah, but the outfit looks very accurate, which here you can see the movie poster and then the actual outfit. So I think they got it pretty accurate. It looks like here though, maybe the weapon she uses is a bit larger, the little disc she throws out to shock people. And then, yeah, it looks like they actually got it pretty good. Like the strap for the holster, the bracers, even the color. Here, the color is a little darker, you know, it's always the lighting, but if you get the lighting the same, I'm sure it looks identical. This looks very, very good. Then of course, the one same with the Artisan figures is always the hair. There's always controversy with Artisan figures. I myself do not own any yet, or at least like I got them on pre-order, so I don't physically have any yet, but it looks good to me. We'll just have to see what people say when they get it in hand, of course. Then here is that special edition bonus, of course, the Iron Man gauntlet. So this image is more of a close-up of her face with it. It's obviously a bit blurred, so let's look at it here. You can see here it comes with, I believe it comes with 2 swap out hands, one kind of closed fist, the other one more open, or maybe it's just an articulated hand like the other Iron Man come with. But this gauntlet piece is pretty cool. I believe it's from a deleted scene, so you don't actually see it in the movie. I'll have to look that up again and actually see it, because now I'm curious. I do remember her using a gauntlet, but I probably years ago looked up the deleted scene, so this is a cool inclusion, of course, only for the special edition. So I can't say opt for the special edition, because honestly with Artisan it's so limited. Because yeah, for me, I'm always going to talk about it. I'm so disappointed I didn't get that Winter Soldier, and his special edition was a Captain America shield. So I still have hope. That's one that maybe I'll track down after the fact. And honestly, I really wish I got this one, because this is my favorite look for her. It's her first appearance in the movies, but it's just, yeah, my favorite as well. Then here, whoever took these photos, this is where they start to get into the proportions. You can probably tell they put her in some funky poses. Like this camera angle is a little funny looking to begin with, and then the way they moved her legs, and yeah, so these ones I'm not going to say much about. Like the figure looks good. Whoever took these photos did some interesting things with some proportions. You'll see like here. Yeah, these ones are interesting. I do like this pose actually. This one's pretty cool where she's like twisting a little bit. And yeah, this one's cool too. I do like the eye movement where they put the eyes and everything. Then to wrap it up, yes, you can see the proportions I'm talking about. Yeah, they're just talking about something here, but yeah, it's cool. The piano wire, and then of course her little mace sprayer. What are they called? Just mace? We'll just call it mace. But yeah, this figure looks very good. I am still holding out hope for the wait list. We'll have to see, because of course I didn't get into collecting when she first came out. But yeah, this figure looks great. Of course, let me know down in the comments what you think about her. I know the Artisan line is usually pretty controversial because of the hair and the glue and stuff like that, and Hot Toys. Yeah, they've come out with a few, and there's been, yeah, I've been seeing mixed stuff online. I don't have any firsthand experience, so I can't give you my opinions yet. But just give me yours down in the comments, especially if you do yourself own some Artisans and have had issues, or if you haven't had any issues at all. I definitely want to hear about that. But make sure to give this video a like. We do tons of fun stuff over here, so definitely hit subscribe. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and stay 6 scale.